I look at what this would do for an MSP now. You can have an entire cybersecurity team just with a single relationship. I just think it's got so much value to it. The channel only piece, there's just so many positives to it that are huge for you guys. So just had another question come in. What's the best way to add or package the SOC to an MSP offering or managed security offering?
That's a great question. It really depends on your fit, what you're used to. Obviously, we believe you should sell the whole package, but if you're dividing it up into better and best, so to say, it should be what you lead with, because the data that we give you, they can put in front of your end customer will allow you to move them up the value ladder to show them why they need to add on the other additional things. And one of those things that a lot of you guys are doing nowadays is security awareness training. We include that for free across Overwatch 24/7 for all your users.
Yeah, that's a pretty big factor too. I'm just gonna chime in on that one because I think that's something that definitely relates to what we do and what we train on. One of the things that we do, and actually that question that was in the group yesterday was leading into how do I sit down and talk to my existing client that I've been doing IT for this old traditional way, and I'm going to go back to them and say, okay, well, we need to do a lot more. There's two factors there that you guys have to think about. Number one, you're going to have to charge them more money. Like that, you're going to have to, unless you plan on donating your services to them. You're taking on a bunch of other costs. Number one, I would have that conversation, tell them the tools have changed. You've had to add things that are massively increasing your costs. So you have to bring those down. You need to make sure you're doing regular quarterly meetings with your clients. The bigger the client, the more often you should meet. My biggest client was a $50,000 a month plus client way back when. We met with them twice a month, actually, is what we met with them. So some people are like, I have to do QBRs. No, you have to do what the client relationship demands, and your services that you deliver related to cybersecurity should be what the client demands also. I 100% agree, Jeremy, with what you're saying in terms of packaging it all together in terms of one solution. Sell to the problem you solve, put that out in front of people. See, and here I am coming back with sales stuff on our techie webinar. That's what
Can't help yourself. Yeah.
That's what I get. One other quick thing. You're going to have two people that you're going to have to go to, your new client and you're going to have your existing client. That existing client relationship is going to be a little bit harder, but you still should lead with cybersecurity, tell them that the tools are changing, and lead with a risk assessment and show them how much risk you have. And at the very least, even if they say no to you, you can put your liability stake in the ground. Okay, liability stops here. I can't be liable for your cybersecurity. You're refusing to take it, even though I'm telling you I can't be liable for this. And you're potentially going to have some clients that say no, but you got to you got to decide, like, what's that risk look like? So I think that's a big factor. Any thoughts on that?
Well, the same problem that each MSP is facing, your competitors are facing in the same area, if you will. Yeah. So adding Overwatch as your partner is going to help you guys get into new arenas to where you don't have as many competitors and the price point drives up even further. So as you bring on these new partners or new clients in those arenas, you can possibly divorce the older partners that are your older clients that aren't giving you that same type of respect that you need.
And that's a really big factor. The fact that you just said the MSP should feel empowered to divorce your client. It's okay to say no to a client. It's okay to fire them. Now, part of the thing that comes into this, and this is what, and Jeremy, you are an MSP too. So we get this stuff. You and I both get this, and we both ran this world. Most MSPs are charging so little. And I know there's some of you out there that aren't in this space. I get it. But most MSPs are charging so little that they're so desperate for every sale and every client that they can't fire anyone. So the biggest key is to make sure you're charging properly.